Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to Comic Roundup Week 9. I'm Matt K, and here with me today...
Howdly doodly, howdly doodly.
Oh, God. And Bob Cheesy.
9!
Alright, let's start off with Spider-Man.
9!
So what'd you guys think of this issue?
So, I got a question for you, man. You know, like, I'm a big fan of Venom. And you know, on the cover, I see Venom. So can you tell me what Venom's role really is in this comic? Because I'm really interested to, just to get on that.
Yeah, because really obviously Venom is a very good character. He's well established. He adds a lot to the Spider-Man universe. So where does he play in this particular chapter, Matt?
It's funny you mentioned that. I want to say he was in the story. He fought Spider-Man, like the cover showed us.
What?
However, there was something missing from the comic itself.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a certain character, to be exact, missing from the comic.
Yeah.
Gold Balls. Was it Gold Balls? Oh, no, dude. Gold Balls.
No. Gold Balls is there.
Gold Balls.
Keep guessing.
Okay, so Gold Balls was there. Was it Gank? No. Sorry, no. Gank was there. I remember. Gank talked to the little Asian girl. I'm sorry.
Danica Hart, guys? She's my hero.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. But...
Is it? Oh wait, was it Bombshell? No. Bombshell was there. I remember Bombshell being there and touching gold.
Miss Marvel was missing.
No, wait. So Bombshell was there and she was touching Gold Balls, and then Gank was there talking to Asian girls, and then you got Miles' dad. Miles' dad was there, and Nova was there, and Kamala was there. He is bald. Yeah, and then even and Maria Hill was there, but. I'm really not sure who was missing.
Do you guys want me to spoil it?
Spoil it for me. Let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Spider-Man 9, written by Brian Michael Bendis, an artist whose name I can't think of at the moment. The cover shows Spider-Man versus Venom. We're expecting Spider-Man versus Venom, and the person that doesn't appear in the comic is Venom.
Huh?
What?
9!
What?
So what you're telling me here is that Venom's on the cover, and not just any Venom. Isn't that like Flash, or is that just monster Venom?
That's Flash Thompson, Guardians of the Galaxy.
So that's Flash Thompson, Guardians of the Galaxy Venom, and he's on the cover fighting Miles Morales, and we see Miles once at the end, and we don't see Flash at all. Now,
no Flash.
To put it even a point further, I don't even think he's mentioned in the comic.
Oh, he is. They're looking for him, remember?
No, they're looking for Miles.
Flash
they're looking
Thompson.
for Miles.
Yeah, Venom. I don't even think Venom is even his name isn't even dropped in this comic.
Who? One more time.
What? Who is it?
What's?
I forgot. I'm already forgetting the name.
Do you mean that stuff that Bane uses to get buff, or is that Titan now, or was it Venom before?
It was Venom. Venom was who was.
My bad. Venom.
All right. So now that we've gotten over this fucking shit show that was Spider-Man 9, let's just jump into the synopsis. Let's give these guys a quick little synopsis of what really happened in the issue, since there apparently wasn't one of the co-starring characters on the cover in the issue. So what actually happened, guys? You want to give us a synopsis?
So we open. Miles' dad comes home after shopping for himself all by his lonesome. Kamala, Miss Marvel, and Nova, Sam, have broken into his home for no other reason than to steal a laptop.
No, they're just trying to break into his laptop.
They're trying to break into his laptop to basically figure out where Miles is, like he would write it in his laptop before leaving. Do you think? I think Miles would be pretty angry that Kamala looked through his search history, but let's not get to that.
I know I would be.
Yeah.
So,
please stop.
If she saw,
so basically they reveal to Miles' dad that Miles is missing. So Miles' dad goes to a barber shop secretly placed over a shield base. I'm not even gonna
Okay, no, that was actually a thing in the original 60s Shield run. Nick Fury's underground Shield headquarters before the Helicarrier, I believe. Yeah, Helicarrier.
It was under a barber shop? That's pretty cool.
It was.
Yeah,
that's a nice.
And so that was correct. That was correct.
You know what's funny is that
the
password to get into there is do you do the Kevin Costner? That is the password to get to the Shield base.
So
in the barbershop.
Wait, Waterworld?
Waterworld,
Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the Mariner? The Mariner.
The Mariner. Wait,
no fucking way.
Jonathan Kent, right?
You're not even fucking wrong. That's right. You actually caught me by surprise on that one. I actually forgot.
Hey, Lamau.
Superman's dad. Good
Weird.
catch.
So the Mariner, Superman's dad, is the password to get into the Shield base.
The password.
Yeah. Right.
So wait,
guys. Wait. Marvel DC crossover confirmed.
I got a question. Yeah. So since Kevin Costner exists in Marvel World, does that mean DC exists because Kevin Costner played Superman's dad?
Exactly.
Wait a second.
Is he the connection to bridge these two worlds?
Wait. 2 worlds? 1 family? What's going on here?
Okay, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I would love to see a piece drawn by Alex Ross, and we just see Spider-Man reaching for Kevin Costner's one arm, and Superman reaching for the other. And they're just like tugging on him, and it's like this beautiful scene of just all the heroes reaching for Kevin Costner.
So you know the DC Rebirth like big cover they've been using where it's like all the heroes reaching for like the lightning bolt and Superman's like taking the lead? It's gonna be that, but it's gonna be Superman, Miles, it's gonna be like every hero, and then it's gonna be Kevin Costner just like the Submariner reaching down to touch them.
No. Yeah, you know what? Enough with Kevin Costner. Let's jump back into the issue.
Okay,
right, so where were we?
So basically Miles' dad goes to the Shield base. He talks to Maria Hill, who is talking to him through a hologram in the Shield base, and basically she's like, I was trying to protect your son, but he ran away. And Miles' dad is like, you're a fucking liar. You're a liar. You were totally not trying to protect my son. And I have no idea where he is either, just by the way, sorry.
Yeah, okay. So we end up finding out that Spider-Man is in Washington, D.C. Of course, that was already spoiled for us at the end of Civil War 6, I want to say.
At the end of the end of the last issue, basically, we find out that Miles has ran straight from the place where he saw the vision of killing Captain America to the place where he kills Captain America.
And where does he go? To the place where the vision of him killing Captain
America. Of all places he could run away to. Okay.
He's not a very smart guy.
No, well, look, not even that. Oh, no, that's nice. That's a nice touch. Right in the background there, boys.
Okay, now let me ask you guys this. All right, Cube, you were telling me this. I'm telling this to us about
just keep going.
Danica Hart, right? That one social media chick, the chick that has 2 million.
That's a loud fucking alarm. I want to be honest with you. That's a. That's your car. There you go, comic fans. A little bit of personal knowledge for you there. But
that's his car.
Yeah, sorry, Bob Cheesy, you were saying?
Okay, Danica Hart, right? That one social media chick who does she's like the TMZ but for superheroes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's basically a superhero TMZ and she's very big on like talking about race and things like that because that's very important to her.
Yes, and she has 2.5 million subs. So
I wish we had that many.
I know, yeah.
Subs
that
we don't have. 2.5 million subs we don't have.
Out of the 2.5 million, we have like not that many. No, sorry.
We almost have 20.
We're getting. Hey, we're getting there. Okay,
we're close.
Yeah. But here's the deal that we can take away from this issue. She's the main character. It's about her and how, from her perspective, trying to track down Miles Morales. And then at the end, Miles is in DC. Shit's gonna hit the fan.
Somewhere in between their Gold Balls and Bombshell talk about how they're friends with Miles and how Gold Ball's balls are gold or I guess.
Listen. To make a long story short, this whole issue, which we thought we would be getting Spider-Man versus Venom, is essentially just where is Miles Morales? That is essentially what the entire issue is dedicated. There was nothing interesting that even remotely happened in this issue. If you wanted to, you could skip it, and the next time a new issue would come out, you probably wouldn't even know what happened in the last issue. It wouldn't even have mattered.
So, my real big problem with this is that the title of this comic says Spider-Man number 9, and Spider-Man not only didn't say a single word in this comic, We see him for about 3 panels, and then the comic ends. Not even the full page.
Oh yeah,
3 panels.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. It was terrible. All right, so I do this in my videos.
Okay,
I know
now
you guys don't necessarily do it in yours. But go ahead.
Quick question: is that War Machine? But and if it is,
the guy that's flying by, it's not.
It's not. Let's talk about this.
That's what I was actually interested in that because I wasn't actually sure who that was because it can't be.
Yeah.
It can't be
Rhodey.
Original.
It can't be Rhodey, guys.
I think it's Tony Stark going to confront Carol in War Machine armor.
That would be
it's
pretty
kind of like a
interesting.
kick to the
What if?
Kick to the cunt.
What if because it's Bendis, Rhodey lives. GG no Rhodey. GG no
Look, but here's the thing though, like new you. That's all I gotta say. Let's get past it. Let's just get past it, boys.
Okay. This issue is shite. You didn't miss out. Where's Spider-Man? There's no fighting.
No
confrontation.
Yay or nay? And I'm gonna say nay.
Shway
or nay?
Nay.
There is no shwa in this. Okay.
I'm casting my judgment, guys. It's a nay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Shway.
You're not gonna say Shway.
No, you're not.
You are not saying Shway for this. You know what? I'm not even gonna argue with you. He says Shway, and that's pretty gay. Continue.
I heard nay from him. That's all.
So
right.
Moving on, guys. We're gonna move on to Uncanny Inhumans next, and I personally like this. I'm not too. Yet again, I told you guys before. I don't know too much about the Inhumans and the kind of general layer with Black Bolt and Medusa and things like that. So kind of getting a little deeper into the city of Atalan and all those things. It interested me. It's good to see the inner workings besides Black Bolt and Medusa and like the heads of the Inhumans. I want to see more deeper workings of the city and things like that. And we get that here.
Do you mind if I'm gonna say one quick thing here? My only problem with this issue is I think they're starting to delve a little too deep into these characters. I mean, you kind of had to know who these characters were before you started reading the issue.
Definitely.
There is a lot going on, and if you don't know the characters here, it can get a little confusing. Especially, you can almost have like no connection with these characters and not care. So they're kind of starting to they're stopping explaining who these Inhumans are and starting to delve into their own stories, which is a good thing and a bad thing, I think. It's just because some readers aren't caught up with Inhumans, they don't know who these characters are.
Yeah.
And it's also showing that, hey, they kind of have a small fan base that we don't have to go back and explain it.
Yeah, but can you remind me what Frank's superhero name is? I understand that it translates. Yeah, it's like Nux, but it translates to light from whatever.
Like Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Okay, look. Don't
go there.
Hey, she's not lava. She's light.
Look,
okay?
don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't make fun of Shark Boy and Lava Girl, okay? Do not make fun of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. They are national. They are national treasures, okay? Do you remember when he got angry and he called all the sharks? Do you remember that part? I don't.
That was like a pre-Sharknado.
Okay, so yeah.
Before the movie.
Anyway, we're gonna start talking about that movie next time. So moving on.
His name is Nur. That's his superhero name.
Yeah. So.
Nur. Okay, my bad.
I just really like how we're getting the inner workings, and on top of that, like the whole reasoning behind why he's telling the story kind of like ties it all together very nicely with the daughters of this cop who I'm sorry, what was her name one more time? I'm kind of slipping by me.
Orion
or was it Oron or something very very closely to that?
It's
Bob. Do you have the comic?
Arin, yeah, Auran.
Auron. Oh yeah, it's not. I thought there was an O in there. Yeah.
Let's give a quick synopsis for the viewers, just so they kind of understand what we're talking about.
So
after this.
So basically, no, I got it. So basically, Frank is recounting his tale of how he became a cop in New Atalan with Auron, and how they basically worked many cases together until they became like so well renowned that Medusa called them in for a mission to find Black Bolt after he had gone missing. It ends with Auron dying. Frank basically decides to take care of her 2 daughters in the wake of her death, and the daughters are cut. Like they ask him, or they interview him about their mother because they want to collect as much information about her as possible and write it in a book of Braille.
Now,
yeah.
Quick plug in if you don't mind. Just the way Auron dies is because when Medusa sent her and Frank McCree, is it McCree? No, Frank McGee.
Is it really McGee?
Yeah, Frank McGee.
That's his fucking last name. You're joking.
I'm not.
McGee?
Yeah,
Frank
McGee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something.
But his superhero name is Nur. Anywho, the case that him and Urin were sent by Medusa to find Black Bolt. Black Bolt was kidnapped, and they had him speak. Which, when obviously Black Bolt's so goddamn powerful that when he speaks, everything just goes to hell. So when he spoke, and just by saying hello, it killed her. And she protected Frank from dying, and that.
So I got a little bit of a problem with that, just because for the little knowledge I know about the Inhumans, they've made it a very clear point to say that Black Bolt's voice could level buildings. So the fact that he just says hello, and it looks like he's yelling it at her, not that might just be me, but it looks like he's yelling it right at her. I feel like Oren's body might not be the ultimate shield against that kind of quantum level power.
I don't know if that's him or not. I'm confused.
I got another.
But
I got another
continue on to
question
the
for
plot.
you guys. I got another question for you guys. I didn't personally. I don't remember the issue. I read it, I think, on Wednesday, and it's been a while, so I forget.
No, yeah, continue.
So why did Black Bolt kill her? Was it an accident or?
Because
how did that
his
happen?
brother. No, it was his brother. His brother forced him to do it.
So doesn't that technically
Maximus,
make him accomplice in a
quoting
murder?
from the actual issue. Maybe.
Well, he's.
When you do, doesn't that make him a murderer? Wait, guys.
Yes, but
he's a murderer. He killed an Inhuman in cold blood. Right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Sure.
So it's like Cyclops killing Professor Xavier, except he's not getting. Black Bolt isn't in jail for that. Right?
Yeah, but the thing is, Professor X is just some guy.
He
Black
did not
Bolt
intentionally
is
kill
king.
her.
While Professor X is just another mind reader, Black Bolt is king. So that gives him the right. That gives him the right to do whatever he wants and get away with it scot-free. Yep. Kingly duty lets you do that. I'm telling you right now, Black Panther has the same right. he can walk up to anyone in Wakanda and kill them, and they have no choice because he is king.
Let me tell you guys,
Okay.
I reside in the kingdom of cheese, and I know that I can kill cheese willingly, and they can do anything.
Look, I cut the cheese.
That just made
now
me cringe.
after that, they basically after recounting the story, her two daughters, Oren's daughters, go to this nightclub where we meet this other character called Reader, who is a blind man, and whenever he reads anything, obviously in Braille, whatever he reads comes to life.
And he is an Inhuman, just saying.
And he's also an Inhuman. He's a New Adelan, just like everybody else that's an Inhuman, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's just get to the big.
Yeah, we'll cut to the meat, because it's this whole dialogue. The girls, the two daughters of Urin, basically compiled a whole book.
It's a novel, basically.
A novel of all the memories and experiences people had with their mother, in hopes that they can bring her back. And at the end of the issue, Reader reads this book that they compile for Reader to bring their mother to life, and then she comes in all mutilated, like she has holes in her, and then she's screaming, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" And that's the end of the issue.
Okay, one quick thought right here. Okay, so currently, right now in the Marvel Universe, we have the hand resurrection
of the Hulk.
Know what I mean.
The hand resurrection of the Hulk. Yes.
Yeah, we have New You cloning. So that's another way to bring people back. And apparently we now have a Reader able to read Braille and bring people back. They might be a little messed up, but we still have yet to see the effects.
Big air quotes around a little.
Right.
So that's three people. That's three ways to bring back people from the dead in less than 6 months.
Yeah, but we even have Mephisto running around doing things, and Death doing things, and I feel like Marvel's really trying to find one good way for people to come back that readers enjoy. Because if the readers enjoy one good way for people to come back, then it's we can reuse it. So now they're trying.
Well, why don't they just leave their characters for dead? Why do they have to? Why don't they make?
Because it's hard to write new characters, Matt. If they're not black, then people won't like them.
They haven't done. Oh, alright, you got a point. But it's been done. It's been done in the past. I mean, alright, I always go on this, but Wally West was a perfect shoe-in when Barry Allen Flash died.
No, exactly.
There was nothing more perfect with that.
Here's my thing, too.
Just leave the...
It's been done several times. Well, like, besides Carol Danvers, like the Captain, I mean, like, she's okay when she first started in, but I don't like her right now. But like, the title of Captain Marvel has been passed down.
I never did.
And, well, hey man, that's just your opinion. So, but the title has just been passed down like a couple of times, and despite it being maybe not to the right people like us as readers can't say we haven't totally not enjoyed some of the things that they've been in. I'm trying to think of like other people that have like passed down the title that we kind of respect, even though it's the next generation or the next resurrection.
Give me a sec. I can think of one. It's more towards DC than it is Marvel, because honestly, DC has longer lasting characters. Okay, here's one. Well, this one's kind of mixed, but when Hal Jordan, when he became Parallax, when he went batshit, and Kyle Rayner took over, I thought that was great, as just one character left, and we now had this new Lantern who was just kind of starting, and I don't know, I really enjoyed him. I thought it was a great addition. And all the story times I've read, all the comics I've read with Kyle Rayner, I thought he was a great kind of character. And he's established, he's still around today.
No, exactly.
They haven't gotten rid of him.
Like the Green Lanterns in general, there are now like 8 Green Lanterns of Earth, and I'm like 6 of them I'm okay with.
That's true. And
six of them I respect.
Not just that, but they keep the original characters, and they don't
the characters don't bring them back. Yeah, the characters don't die, change, or resurrect. They just manage to be their own person, survive in this world, and still remain interesting. Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, John Stewart, Hal Jordan. Now,
all right, you know what? Well, so I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No,
but
continue.
while we're on the topic of DC, let's go ahead and jump over to the next comic, just so we're keeping good on time.
Yeah.
Justice League, since we're talking about the Green Lanterns.
Oh fuck! All right, yeah, let's
crash this trash. So Justice League.
Yeah.
For those of you,
I don't know if you. Oh, go ahead.
No,
go
continue.
Well, what I was just gonna say is, I don't know if those of you have watched our previous podcast where we've talked about the Justice League, but so far, this entire run, nothing much has happened. In fact, at all. We don't really have a clear villain.
That's my problem. It's that the Justice League has not fought an enemy that I can put a name to. They fought 4 big statues of guys.
They fought fear.
They got really scared that one time. You guys remember that time they got really scared? Ooh, damn. It was spooky. It was really scary. We
still have yet to find out who's behind all this shit. That's the craziest part. We're on issue, what was it, 9 this week? Was it 9?
It's 9,
yes.
I think, this week. Yeah.
Yes, it is 9.
We're 9 issues in, and we still have yet to figure out who exactly is behind all this.
Okay, so since Rebirth...
It's the Trickster.
Since Rebirth, what happened to Darkseid?
Good question. I actually don't know what's happened to Darkseid since Rebirth started.
The Darkseid.
I think he's still around. He's still like he had. Oh, well, no.
No, I thought he died at the end of. Yeah, he dies at the end of Darkseid War, and then he's being reborn as a child through his daughter or whatever.
I don't think we've actually seen him since then.
I think they're kind of holding on to that gem. They're like, yeah, Darkseid died, but we still have that weird baby that was born at the end of Darkseid Wars that you guys remember. He's still a thing, but like they haven't waved that over our heads at all. They haven't implied it in any way or form. I don't think we've even gone back to Apocalypse in any of the comics really since the end of Darkseid War.
Yeah,
it's bizarre.
But
I don't know.
I mean, we need some good old Darkseid whipping ass again.
But the thing,
this is not good.
Darkseid is I enjoy Darkseid because he's he's like that mirror of Thanos, where I really enjoy just seeing a big bad dude that his whole thing is that he's just big and bad.
A little comic tidbit of history: Darkseid actually came before Thanos. Crazy enough.
Funny enough.
All right. Cute conspiracy right there. Anyway, let's jump to the synopsis. Well, it's not much of a synopsis. Trickster, or James Jesse, a Flash rogue, actually managed to hack a Green Lantern ring and Cyborg and basically pits them against the Justice League.
Wow.
End of issue. That was it.
Wow.
I basically just described the issue right there for you
Now,
guys.
my problem isn't with the hacking of the ring. My problem is that the trickster is the one that hacked the ring.
I have a second problem with this. I'll elaborate once you're done with this point.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, I've read the Trickster in a handful of comics, and he's a fuck up and a yuck. Like, his whole thing is that he's a goof, he's a joke. Every time we see him, he's not that serious. So you're telling me the one time he gets serious, he manages to hack a Green Lantern ring, and if you even read the Green Lanterns this week, you know that shit doesn't happen. Like, that is not easy.
It's not
no,
right.
You're totally right. You're totally right. Go ahead and say your point, Bob Cheese, and I got something I gotta say.
Okay, the Flash. The Flash is being pitted against... Okay, so Simon is the one that gets his ring hacked in the process. The Flash, who has powers tapped into the Speed Force, this and that, is struggling for his life to outrun literally laser beam shot from Simon's Green Lantern ring, and he's worried that the beams are gonna catch up to him. What is that?
Okay, all right. Let me. I'm gonna elaborate on yours before I go into my next. Before I go into my subject. One, I completely understand. I completely agree with you. The Speed Force is so fast that he should have been able to knock out Simon Baz so quickly that it wouldn't even have mattered. This wouldn't even have been a fight. But the thing is, they can't rely on that, or else there wouldn't be much of a story.
Yeah,
I mean, not like there's a story there anyway to begin with.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the point of, like, you gotta tell a story, and you can't that's just implying, like, oh, Simon Baz, like, the ring goes bad, so immediately Superman flies over and rips his finger off. It's like,
yeah, it's the same thing with Superman. You know, you can't. He's so powerful. You can't always rely on that. You know, or else there'd be no challenge.
No, exactly. Like, okay, so here's my thing on the chasing of the light thing, though. It's like, I remember the last time that the Flash got scared of a laser beam was Darkseid's Omega beam, and that's a reason to be afraid, because that thing actually chases
that
you.
Shit will chase you forever,
will chase you to the end of the world and back again.
End of time, yeah.
So that's a reason to be afraid.
Yeah, my point I was trying to say was, and this does have to do with the Green Lantern hacking ring. His ring got hacked from an Earth computer. That shit does not happen. This is an alien tech. This is the most advanced weapon in the galaxy.
I love Earth
computers,
dude.
That shit does not get hacked.
You can look up porn. You got the entire internet at your disposal, and you got the Anarchist cookbook when you need it. And you can hack Green Lantern rings. My favorite part of the internet. I Google that stuff all the time.
You can hack Green Lantern rings? Dude, I'm gonna learn how to do this.
But it's the problem. You know, like, Bob Cheese, you're a computer guy.
I am.
How would he even start to hack a Green Lantern? Like, what is there a server? Like, how do you?
Does it work on Wi-Fi? Is there Green Lantern Wi-Fi?
Well, is it connected somehow to the internet?
The best thing I can think of is you search for Boruto the movie. You get dozens of viruses until you destroy your computer, and that's the first step.
So what you're telling me is that Simon Baz looked up too much porn on his Green Lantern ring, because it's like a computer, clearly. Because if you can hack it from a computer, the Green Lantern ring has to be a computer. Although, oh my god, I'm just getting angry because in the last Green Lantern comic, they made it a point to say that the rings are, like, more human than they are computer. Oh my god.
Yes.
All right. You know what? Let's just
what
drop
a mess.
this.
Look, just to round up this little bit from the comic as well. If you like in the Green Lantern comic, in the last one that just came out, Jessica Cruz talks to her ring, and now the ring is responding like it's a person because it is learning, like, human, like the dialect, like, you know, like an accent and everything. So
the ring is learning millennial speak.
It speaks in hashtags and swag YOLOs.
Oh.
So you're telling me something that densely complicated that can learn to talk and walk and do all these things can be hacked from the computer down the hall that's, like, from 98 Mac, you know. Like, really?
That Dell shit?
That sick Dell tech is what I'm telling you.
That HP shit? Yeah, okay. That's all we needed to hear.
Yeah.
That's fucking fantastic. What was the next comic we were going to
Suicide Squid. Yay.
Suicide Squad.
The edgiest.
I like the cover of this one because it was very misleading. It threw me off. I was ready for something like for basically Harley to be the one to knock it out of the park and go crazy, and I was very wrong. So would somebody like to give the synopsis?
Okay.
Bob, do you want to do it or not? I can go.
You need to help me along the way because I have a very
no, just start and I'll fill
idea.
the gaps. Just start and I'll fill the gaps.
Okay, so who's pointing the gun at the beginning? Okay,
Flag.
Colonel Rick Flag. Rick Flag. He it shows him shooting Amanda Waller and then he's going crazy. But then all of a sudden it's a fantasy, an alternative reality because Katana saves Amanda Waller by cutting the bullet.
No, okay. Not an alternative reality, but that was just he actually did shoot her. It's just Katana actually cut the bullet and saved Amanda Waller. They're just it starts off with them going crazy.
Okay, basically, everybody's going crazy.
Yeah.
And then everybody starts going ape shit, quite literally. And then
they really explain why, but I'm still kind of trying to wrap my head around.
They said something had to do with Zod and his composition.
Oh yeah, it's because he wasn't in the Phantom Zone,
egg.
The Phantom Zone egg. Basically, since he was outside of the Phantom Zone egg, everybody around him was getting driven mad and like literally killing each other.
Let's be honest, it's about as confusing as the actual Suicide Squad movie plot.
Yeah.
The ending was kind of interesting, just because I'm curious to see where it'll lead, and that is Harley Quinn is now sane thanks to the effects. I mean, it only makes sense that when everybody else goes insane, that she turns sane.
Yeah,
she doesn't get more insane. It works. She's
no,
sane
but okay.
now. Yeah.
So, but that kind of bothers me. All right. So, if everybody is going crazy, like everybody is going nutto, all right. Why wouldn't she go more crazy? Because if she was supposed to be the opposite of them, then before she should have already been trying to kill people in the room. She should have already been going like actually nuts. Like,
but dude, she owns that shit.
Oh my god.
You gotta own it.
You know what?
You gotta own it.
You know what, guys? It's just part of the story. You gotta accept
she only
it.
kills people that vex her. Remember? Only if they vex her.
No, but she's quite vexing. She's quite vexing.
You know what?
So, y'all Joker's supposed to be kidding. Y'all Joker's supposed to be kidding.
Look, at the end of the day,
listen, just
she became sane again, and because she became sane again, she wants a little hunka. So
yeah.
So we're
you know, after coming from insanity, I want a little hunka too. You know.
I'm really questioning because the thing is, I like the idea that she becomes sane, but before that means she would have to be so criminally insane that she would want to be killing everybody around her because that's how crazy people are getting. But she wasn't that crazy before, so technically she should be going more crazy.
I love Jim Lee. I love his art. It's fantastic. It's always been fantastic. But
favorite part of this, just by the way, is when Digger Harkness comes back. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this week's.
And for those of you who don't know who Digger Harkness is, that's Captain Boomerang. Just so you guys know.
Wait, the Flash villain?
Yes, the Flash villain that gets killed at the beginning of Suicide Squad. These past few issues, remember, he gets blown away by Zod, leaving only his boots. And in this comic, he comes back to mess with the mind of that hacker chick who has now joined the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got a couple comic talks coming out for you guys, coming from Cube and Bob Cheesy.
Hello.
We didn't review all the comics this week. I think we missed Green Arrow 11. Oh wow, was that it for DC? Oh no, Cyborg 5 and. Wow, we actually did pretty good on DC schedule this week.
No, yeah,
we
DC,
missed.
DC was a little light this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the Marvel, but overall, you guys get the point. We're gonna be doing this pretty much every week, or at least trying to, depending. You know, we're all busy men here. And like always, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, follow us, like us, subscribe us. Whatever else is on my list right here. We accept you. Just accept us.
We let you in. Let you in all the time. All the holes. I mean, you know, like we just want to get to know you because you're getting to know us.
Damn.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, that's it. All right, guys. I'm Matt K.
This is a.
You're not. Wait, what was that?
I was about to be for a second right there.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
All right. Catch you guys later. Bye. 3, 2, 1.